This is a big day in Cincinnati for other reasons as well, particularly because this is opening day in Cincinnati. Part sports experience, part holiday with a dash of playoff and World Series hope. But that's the here and now. Equally fascinating is the Reds' history, replete with red legs and gloveless second basemen, and the amazing story of how the Rosie Reds saved the team, each of them a Cincinnati curiosity.
Today is opening day as the Cincinnati Reds inaugurate the 2021 season against the St. Louis Cardinals. Boo Hiss. And it's a good time to recall that our hometown team is responsible for some true Cincinnati curiosities. Now, for instance, the original Cincinnati Red Stockings baseball team now plays in Atlanta. Everyone knows baseball's first professional team was organized in Cincinnati, 1869. What's forgotten is that team's lackluster 1870 season, after which the franchise dissolved. Manager Harry Wright moved to Boston, where he organized, with some former Cincinnati teammates, the Boston Red Stockings in 1871. Renamed the Boston Braves in 1912, that team moved to Milwaukee in 53 and to Atlanta in 1966. Baseball games have been called on account of rain, snow, darkness, all sorts of factors. But the Cincinnati Reds once had a game called on account of sunshine? Yep, the Reds and the Boston Braves squared off on 6 May 1892 in League Park. This ancestor of Crosley Field was built facing west. And after 14 innings of scoreless play, the catchers and hitters complained they couldn't see the ball as the sun slowly settled behind Price Hill. Umpire Jack Sheridan agreed, called the game on account of sunshine. Cicadas are actually good luck for the Reds. The Reds have played 8 seasons during which Cincinnati endured an infestation of 17-year cicadas. During those 8 seasons, the Reds won a World Series, 2 National League pennants, and 2 second-place finishes. The combined won-loss record for those 8 years is 633 to 553 for a cumulative .534 percentage. This bodes well for the 2021 season. Second baseman John Alexander "Bid" McPhee was the first major leaguer to play his entire professional career, 1882 to 1899, for the Cincinnati Reds, an accomplishment later achieved by Johnny Bench and Barry Larkin. But there is another curious feat associated with "Bid" McPhee. He was certainly the last second baseman and probably the last player to take the field without a glove. After 14 outstanding years without a mitt, McPhee finally donned a glove in 1896 and had a Hall of Fame year. Thank the Rosie Reds for keeping the team in Cincinnati. Despite winning the National League pennant in 1961, the Reds saw dwindling attendance, and owner Bill DeWitt entertained an offer to sell the team to a San Diego syndicate. The Queen City panicked. Among the proposals to boost attendance was the formation of the Rosie Reds to encourage women to attend the games. The Rosie Reds still going strong after more than 50 years.
And right now, I want to welcome our home run hitter, Greg Hand. Greg, thanks for being here this morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, are you saying that the Atlanta Braves should actually be named the Atlanta Reds?
Oh, my goodness. The things they could have ended up being named. Apparently, the Boston baseball environment is every time you got a new owner, you got a new name. So what is now the Atlanta Braves started out as the Boston Red Stockings, which have nothing to do with the current Boston Red Sox. But then they got a new owner and they turned into the Boston Red Caps. Then they became the Boston Bean Eaters. Then they became the Boston Bees, the Boston Doves, the Boston Rustlers, and finally the Boston Braves, which ironically is not named for Indians. It's named for the members of Tammany Hall, the New York City political organization. So they could have been the Bean Eaters or the Rustlers, you know. So I think they made out pretty well.
So what was so special about red stockings or red legs?
Oh, the Reds were into marketing. And so the stockings, and naming the team the Red Stockings back in 1869 was to draw attention by women to the manly calves of the team members. And so by highlighting the manly calves, as they described them, they hope to get more women to the ballpark to ogle the players.
And can you tell us who this Rosie is that the Rosie Reds are named for?
I was so disappointed. There are so many very active women who got involved in the Rosie Reds organization very early and had a significant impact in saving the Reds as a Cincinnati team. And so I was really hoping to find who is this Rosie who was probably the inspiration. Well, it turns out Rosie is an acronym, and Rosie stands for Rooters Organized to Stimulate Interest and Enthusiasm in the Cincinnati Reds. So my heart was broken, but I figured there's a Rosie out there someplace.
Amazing. Greg, as always, a pleasure to have you with us. Thanks for bringing us this curiosity.
Go Reds.